What's up everyone, and welcome to a special episode of Super Smash Bros. 3DS. Today we are going to be taking a look at the new character, the Mii Fighter. Now this character is really awesome because you not only get to choose your own Mii to be the fighter, but you can even customize his moves and his outfit, as well as put a little hat on him. I think he's a really cool addition to the Smash Bros. Roster. And we're going to check out all that there is to him today, all his custom moves, all of those outfits that I was talking about, and try him out in a battle. So, first off, if you didn't notice in the background, there's also some nice different music. Once you unlock all the characters in the game, you actually get this alternate theme in the menu screen, which I think is actually the menu theme from Smash Bros. Melee. So if you get all the characters, you can get this. I think it alternates between this and the regular one. So let's head into a custom match, or just a regular match, I guess. And you'll notice here is Mii Fighter, as well as that I've got all the other characters to show that off. But Mii Fighter does not show up here by default when you turn on the game. There is a pretty large roster of characters when you just turn on the game for the first time, but Mii Fighter is not one of them. So first off, the way to unlock this character, you don't really need to unlock him per se, but you will need to do some preemptive steps if you want to get this guy. Of course, I'm playing on the Japanese version, but this will apply to the English version when it comes out. It'll probably be the exact same thing. So first we gotta head into this menu here, the blue menu, and to the Mii Fighter customization. This bottom option here, you can actually customize the regular Smash Bros. Characters as well. You unlock custom moves for them by playing through Classic Mode and all the other modes. I'm not going to show that off in this episode though, just because, and I think you can only play with those custom moves in custom matches. We're going to show off Mii Fighter though, that's the title of the video. And a lot of you guys definitely wanted to see this. I wanted to thank you all so much. On my previous episode, which was Classic Mode with Lucario, we got over 1,000 likes within a couple of hours, which is amazing. So if you are excited to check out this Mii Fighter, be sure to leave a like as well. Anyway, here we are in the Mii Fighter screen. So if you're entering this for the first time, you won't have any characters. I've already got 2 custom characters that I made earlier. And if you wanted to create a new one, you just got to hit this button here. So we are actually going to try and create a new one. Then you choose what Mii you want to use. I only have this one Mii, which is myself, Orange, and you can actually also choose from the default Miis. I don't have any other ones because, like I said, this is my Japanese 3DS, and I barely use it aside from this game, or I haven't used it. I've only made my Mii character and played this game pretty much, so let's go ahead and use this kid here, just to show it off as an example. So, you get to choose between fighter, swordsman, and gunner. I've already made a swordsman and a gunner, so let's just make a fighter. And like I said, this is the way to unlock the character if you haven't ever used Mii Fighter before. And we'll name this guy Charlie. I don't know why he looks like a Charlie to me, so we're gonna name him Charlie. And he's gonna be a fighter. Ta-da! There he is! He looks very generic because he is the default Mii. I would have made a custom Mii, or I actually could have used my own, but alright, so the first option here, you get to choose what stats you want to give him. I think these you also unlock through playing Classic Mode and all the other modes of battle. You just randomly get them. It's in Japanese, obviously. I don't speak Japanese, so I'll mess with this a lot more when the English version comes out, but I'm assuming these are all stat boosts. As you can see on the bottom screen, this one here will give you 32 attack power, but lower your defense by 18. The boots tend to give you speed, but lower attack, or defense actually. Some boots lower defense. So let's just, what I like to do since I don't speak Japanese, you just hit the X button, and I think it puts whatever the best settings are. As you can see, it also changed the outfit for our character, but we can customize that in a second. So anyway, you can actually customize your hats. There are a lot of hats available. You can even wear a Princess Peach wig, a Princess Daisy wig, and oh, Meta Knight's head. This is really cool. You unlock more throughout Classic Mode. I've been saying this a lot of times, but yeah, whenever in Classic Mode, you can either get custom moves for characters, you can get custom stats and stuff for Smash Run mode and Mii Fighter, or you can actually end up getting hats or clothing for your Mii Fighter. So for this little guy here, for Charlie, let's give him, we could give him a football helmet, or we could give him this fabulous hat. Let's do that. Why not, Charlie? You already look pretty ridiculous, so why not make you even look more ridiculous? Here are the outfits you can give him. I think this is the default one. Looks kind of lame, so we'll give him something a little more fancy. Here's like a kind of like a tracksuit. I don't really like it. He's got kind of dragons meeting at the back. That's kind of cool. But let's give him this one. This is the other one that we had. It actually looks really cool and reminds me of something out of like Kingdom Hearts. And on the back there, got the Smash Bros logo, or the Smash Ball. And let's see, on the back of this one, we got little wings. Oh my gosh, that looks so cool. We could actually give him this along with the Meta Knight mask, and he would probably look really, really sweet. So, no, never mind. Let's give him cat ears, little kitty ears. He's a demon cat fighter guy. Okay, so the last thing we can customize for Mii Fighters is actually his movesets. So let's go through and show off all of them. It's going to be like a showcase video, like I said, guys. It's going to be a little bit different from the previous videos I've done. I've been doing just classic mode playthroughs. So let's go through with the number 1. Each of them has 3 different options you can choose. So this is the neutral special, side special, up special, and down special. So if you hit the R button in here, you can go into a little training mode and show off all of his moves. Now, I've never used the fighter class before, or just like the brawler. He uses just his fist. So here is his default special attack. Just by pressing B, he launches a little cannonball at you. I'm not sure if you can... No, you can't charge it. Let's see how much damage that does. 14 damage. I'm assuming the closer you are, the more damage... No, it does the same damage, actually. I was about to say, maybe it does less damage. Let's see. Let's get a little bit closer. Yeah, it does less damage if it hits you with that part, I guess, but... Alright, now his side special, there it is. That is really, really cool, and you can't charge that one up either, but it looks really cool. Let's try that to the other side. Come on, man. There we go. So yeah, if you manage to hit that, boom! He does a really cool combo. Only does 10 damage. It looks like it does a lot more. That time I didn't even do 10 damage, so it does like 9 damage, I guess. But looks really, really cool. His up special, boom, kicks into the air and then also lands back down. That's actually pretty cool. Like I said, I've never played with this guy before. I played with Gunner and Swordsman, but we're going to show off all of them. And then his down special, that looks pretty sweet. So wow, alright, that looks really cool. Let's try that while in the air. So if you're in the air, he just slams down with his head. That looks like it could hurt, so we should have given this guy the football helmet. And it'll do about 16 damage, it looks like, or 15. For those of you that, you know, play more competitively, you can check out the moves and how much damage they're doing and stuff. That's why I'm kind of doing this video. I'm not very competitive as of right now, but, you know, you can see how much damage the moves are doing and whatnot. But when you use it on the air, he first off dashes forward, knocks you up a little bit, and then slams down. Or he doesn't actually knock you up, but he slams into you, so that's kind of cool. Alright, as far as his regular attacks, though, this is his regular jab. Keep that going for a while. Ends it off with a nice kick. Looks really cool, actually. Then his up tilt, if I can get this done correctly. There we go. Up tilt, and I've been learning a little bit. So there's side, and then the down attack. And then for his smashes, this is the most exciting part for me every single time. I love doing the smashes. Looks like it's just a standard punch. I don't really like this guy that much just because he does standard punches. And I like characters that do stuff that's a little bit more exciting. That's just me, though. There's his up air attack. I don't know what those are called yet, so I won't even bother. But his up smash punches you or kicks you into the air. And then his down, can we please? I suck at doing this, I swear. There we go. So there's all of the moves for that. Now, let's head out because, like I said, there's custom moves that you can do with this guy. The A attacks don't change, but the specials do, or the B attacks. So let's swap out to the number 2 for all of them and check those out. Alright, so here's the 2 set. His neutral special will be a charge up punch, looks like. And then once you charge it up all the way, oh my gosh, it looks like Little Mac's KO punch. I don't know how high it'll knock you up. 21 damage, and it probably does a pretty good amount of knock up, probably, if you're at a high percentage. Let's try it out. Let's beat up this guy a little bit with our regular attacks, and we can even try out some of the other attacks that we can do. So let's beat up the punching bag a little bit and see how much it'll actually knock you up if you do this. I guess, I don't know. Probably if you charge it up for a while, though, it'll do a lot more. But anyway, his side special will be a flaming kick, it looks like. Kind of like a falcon punch, or sorry, falcon kick. I keep confusing punches and kicks. It's like how I confuse my lefts and my rights. And you can charge this one up as well. So it looks like all the 2 specials you can charge up. Let's see the up one. There you go, that's the up one. It looks pretty cool. It's like a nice, not really a roundhouse kick, but almost a bunch of roundhouse kicks to the face. And then the down special, looks like you'll do like a backflip of some sort. Looks kind of, fancy. Or actually, it doesn't do a backflip exactly. It flips towards the direction that you're in and turns your character around. So that could be pretty helpful. You know, you end up, if you have your enemy coming right at you, you can flip around and then kick him in the back. Now, wrapping up the fighter character here, let's try out set number 3. You can see on the bottom screen there, this is his neutral attack. He does another falcon kick type of thing. I mean, I'm saying falcon kicks, but really it's just a fiery kick, and you can't charge it up. It looks like he kind of charges up, but he doesn't charge it up. He can actually do it pretty consistently, too. Like, it doesn't take, there's not that much of a like delay between when you can use it once again. So that's really cool. His side special, oh, that looks really cool. I might have that as my official one. By the way, yeah, you can customize any of these to have any one that you want. Let's see how much damage it does. If we can actually freaking hit the sandbag. Gosh darn it, please. I need to use the right attack. There we go. So it does 12 damage and knocks you into the ground. So you can probably combo that like this, and then boom, spike him down. Looks really cool. The down special, that's the neutral once again. The down special seems to do like a really swift amount of kicks there. So that's kind of cool. And you can do it in the air, you can do it down. I don't think you can do it up. That wouldn't really make sense. But his up special will be a bunch of quick punches up to the air. Oh, that has some really cool knockup. Alright, I'm probably going to use that one. It just looks really, really nice. I don't like the neutral or the side one on this one, though. But there you go. That is Mii Fighter, the fighting version of him. So the fighter. Sorry. So that's Mii Fighter. It's kind of confusing, I know. There's 3 different versions of Mii Fighter. So let's go on and move on to the other 2. So back to this menu, we have Charlie, the one we just created. He's all defense, apparently. There he is. It's going to save whatever the latest moveset you had on him. So for me, it's going to be all the 3s. But I have actually created my own custom Gunner and Swordsman class. So let's check out the Gunner first, because Swordsman is actually my favorite. And you can see that you can mix and match the attacks. You don't have to have them all be 2s or 3s. So for my guy, I've got all the 2-2, 3-2. That's the setup that I like. But let's go through all of the 1s, all of the 2s, and all of the 3s real quick. And I'll show you guys just like I did for the fighter one. Let's show off Gunman. I keep calling them weird things. It's Gunner, not Gunman. But his neutral special will be a charge up laser beam, kind of like Samus, I guess. You can charge it up or blast it. So it's kind of like Lucario's neutral B, I guess. How you can charge it up, and then you can actually store it within you, so you don't even need to use it immediately. You can go behind your enemy and shoot him in the back. For his side special, we have got... that's kind of weird, actually. I think he throws a little bomb. Yeah, he throws like a little bomb. You can use it in the air, too. It's kind of short range, though, so I didn't really like this one, so I ended up going with the 2-1. But yeah, I think it also sets enemies ablaze if you... Can we please? There we go. I don't know why I kept doing the spin there, but anyway, his down special, that's the neutral. His down special is kind of like a shield. Does it actually do damage to the enemy? Oh, it does do damage to the enemy. That's really cool. There's another one that doesn't do damage, but this one does do damage to the enemy. Not very much damage. And then his up is his recovery. It's kind of cool. He just blasts his gun down. That's his... There we go. Blasts his gun down and does a little bit of damage. Not too much, but it is a pretty good recovery. It gives you some good distance. Let me see this one. Yeah, that one will not give you any distance at all, but just to test it out, jump twice, and that's the wrong move again. This is why I sometimes screw up my recoveries. There we go. Alright, we're here with the number 2 moveset, and this is my favorite setup for the Gunner. Aside from the up smash, which is going to be this, or sorry, the up special. He kind of just, I don't know, throws himself into the air like a Superman, and then you're very frail and falling down. I made my guy look like a cowboy. He looks really cool, but I like all of the rest of the specials. The neutral will just shoot a gun that you can spam. I really like having a long range attack like this, so you can just spam in case enemies are coming near you. His side special will actually shoot a rocket, or no, oh, okay, the rocket's the last one, but this one is really, really cool. Let's stand far away so I can show it off. You can charge this up. If you just do it, it'll not go very far. But you can actually charge this up. The longer you hold it, the farther you can actually shoot it. And you can detonate it halfway through by just letting go of it. So I think it's really cool. If you can predict where your enemy is going to be, you can detonate it at any point that you want. I think it's really cool. And then for his down special, he tosses a little bomb. Kind of cute. I just like it because it makes a nice little sound when you drop it on the ground. It's like, I dropped my quarter! And then it blows up. I don't know why he drops a quarter. Could have dropped many things. But, I don't know. It looks really cool. I like it a lot. So, there you go. That is the 2 moveset. This one also has a pretty good recovery, I guess. Yeah, and you can knock your enemies up into the air rather than down with it. So, I kind of like this one more than the other one, actually. But I like the 3 the most. And we are going to check that one out now. Alright, let's start up with the up special since I've been talking it up, saying that it's my favorite, and kaboom! I don't really know why I like it, I just like the fact that it's actually really similar to the, number 1 one. Can I please do it? Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm doing the wrong one. It's because it shoots down, I keep confusing it. But there it is, the down special. It's a shield as well. It doesn't do damage like the last one did. I don't know if it's a shield. I think the first one might be like a reflector. But I'm sure those of you that know more might know what exactly the move does. But anyway, there it is. This one doesn't do damage to the enemy though, like the number 1 one did. But I really like the up one because kaboom! He just kind of shoots his cannon down and then he turns into a little ball when he's coming down. Anyway, as far as his neutral goes, it is a little grenade launcher type of thing. I'm not sure that it's a grenade exactly, but you can charge it up or hold it down to shoot it farther. And again, you can cancel it halfway through if you don't want it to go that far. And then his side will be kind of like Samus's rockets. Sometimes he'll shoot a little rocket. I'm not sure exactly how to get the little rocket to shoot. Maybe you just don't charge it. No, I mean, I'm still shooting the big rocket. Sometimes he does. There we go. Sometimes he'll shoot a little rocket. I think it also does less damage. Yeah, it does. So that's kind of weird. I don't know why. Sometimes he'll just randomly shoot a little rocket. Maybe it's if you're like... Oh yeah, I guess it's if you're running. Yeah, if you're running midway through run, he'll shoot a little rocket. So that's interesting. If you're just standing still, though, you're going to get yourself a nice big rocket to the face from the gunner. I actually forgot to show off the gunner's A attacks for some reason, so let's show those off now because I think they're part of the coolest, or some of the coolest stuff in his kit. So for his regular jab, we're going to sneak up on this guy, and you can see that it is actually a close range attack. That's why I like to have the blaster as my special, because I thought he's not like Mega Man where his regular attacks are range, sorry, but you have to get close up to actually hit those. So anyway, his forward tilt, he shoots kind of like a black beam of energy. It's kind of cool. It can probably knock enemies pretty far, but not as far as his side smash, which is really awesome. It's got some pretty good range too, as you can see. I don't think this is going to reach him, but it does have some pretty nice range. But his up tilt, I like it too. He kind of like blows up his gun or hits you with it, and it causes fire. And then his down, boom, that can also be pretty devastating. And maybe even set enemies on fire. I don't think so, though. But anyway, let's check out his up smash and his down. So, come on. Oh, man, I suck at doing this. There we go. His down smash, I don't like it that much. The thing I like the most is his up smash. Look at that. Looks freaking awesome. And when you do it in the air, or his up air attack, I guess, is really, really cool. Because he's, like, looking back down at you. It's like he's falling through a corridor. Oh, I gotta shoot him. I really like that attack. I don't know why. It looks the coolest. And look at that. When you do it too close to the ground, it's like, oh, I fell. I don't know. I really like this character, though. Maybe I'm being a little dorky right now, but I really like the Mii Fighters. And there you go. I hope that at least showcases most of the gunner's potential, or, you know, most of what he can do. There we go. You can do some other air attacks as well. I've just learned this. You can do, like, multiple different air attacks. So there you go, guys. And that is it for Ugo the Gunner, but actually, I forgot to show off one thing, and it is that the outfits are actually different depending on what character you've got. So you can see Ugo here is equipped with, like a Western theme. He's got a cowboy hat, as well as this, like, very cowboy-looking outfit. The hats don't vary depending on the character, but the outfits do. So I'm going to keep the little cowboy hat on him and show off the other clothes that you can get. I don't have that many for him, as you can see, but you can unlock more. I thought there was going to be, like, a store, but I guess there isn't, because I looked around and I didn't find one. But there you go. He's got like a very Tron kind of looking outfit as well, with a nice backpack on him. And the last one, that is really weird. I don't like that one that much. It looks like a very buff kind of Samus, but there you go. I like the Western one the most, because it's kind of cool. It's like Cowboys and Aliens. I really like that movie, so it reminds me a lot of that. And there you go. That is it for the Gunner. So let's exit out of here and check out the final Mii Fighter, which is, of course, Orange the Swordsman, my favorite Mii Fighter of them all, because I really like swords. So I guess we can show off his outfits first before I forget. I like to have this one because he looks kind of like a ninja, or like a Goku kind of outfit. Reminds me of it. I've got 4 for this guy. I believe this is the default one. So he doesn't look that cool. He kind of reminds me of a Dragon Quest character, actually. By the way, he does have a little bandana on. A ninja bandana. I put that on him because my outfit that I wear is kind of like a ninja. But the other outfits that you've got is a very futuristic looking one with a beam saber even. Or not really a beam saber, but it looks like it. And then the last one is... Actually, this is the beam saber one. He looks like a Tron guy. Looks really cool. I like this one second most. But I like the ninja outfit the most. So we're going to keep that one on while we demonstrate his moves. So for him, I like to have a lot of offense. I mean, he's probably the fastest character I've got, and you will see that when we get into the battle here. So we're checking out all of his 1 moves. I forgot to show off the A attacks for the other guy, but yeah, as you can see, since I've got a lot of movement on him, you can customize that. I'm not sure if it actually affects him in the regular battles. I think it might. You can see how fast he is and how high he can jump because he's got the little boot icon at the bottom screen there. But anyway, showing off his attacks. First up, his up special. Boom. Slams you up and then down into the ground. It reminds me of Ike's, except he doesn't throw his sword like Ike does. But it does knock you up and then back down into the air, or into the ground. So, as for his regular special, he shoots a nice little tornado like Yasuo. Maybe if you can knock him up, then you can get your ultimate off, like this. Haha, actually that was a neutral special. I meant to say like this. I really like that attack. He kind of turns into Sonic for a second there, and then hits you up. It can be kind of dangerous though if you walk off the edge, I'm guessing, on a regular stage, but his down will be a counter, or at least it looks like a counter, because that's the way that Marth does it, and that's the way that Lucario does it, so I'm assuming that this down B is going to be a counter, at least for the one moveset, so there you go. That is all of his specials. Yasuo's Tornado, roll up into a ball like Sonic, slam you, and then an up Ike and a down Marth kind of thing. So let's check out the rest of them. Actually, let me show off his jabs and stuff like that. So there's his regular jabs. He just slices you 3 times, and on the last one he kind of knocks you into the air. So yeah, let me see if I can pull off the rest of them. Up tilt, there it is. He's really good at juggling, or at least I think so. I'm not sure. Again, not an expert here, but I'm sure that you guys that know more about Smash Bros can at least tell from this gameplay here. But it's really easy to land that, especially if your opponent is landing right into it. It's got a really nice arch. His side tilt, that's actually the regular jab, but there you go. That's the side one. That really knocks you. Actually, no, he's at 200%, so that's why it's knocking you so much. But there you go. There's the regular one. If you're running at him, though, kind of just does like a really cool stab kind of thing. It's really cool. And then his down, he just kind of stabs at the ground. He's angry at some ants that are on the ground. Stab him to death. All right, so let's check out his smashes next up. So you actually have to get really close up for the up one at least. So here's his up smash. I don't know what, like, I don't know, when I did it last time and I got, like, even this close, he didn't do it, so let's see. I guess you don't have to be that close, but you kind of have to be inside of your enemy to hit that one. Anyway, his side smash is this, and we didn't even hit it there, so let's see if we can hit it that time. Ah, it's like a home run bat, but with a sword. And then his down smash, kaboom! He just swipes to the side and the side. I really like this attack, actually, for him, because I like attacks that kind of just slam down into the ground into your enemy. Kind of like what Sheik has. I really like that one. And one of his down specials actually does that as well. So here's his air attacks. If you wanted to check that out. Here's his other air attacks. They're pretty good. Wow, how did I do that one? See, I didn't even know you could do that. I don't know, man. You learn something new every day, don't you guys? Or at least I learn something new every day. Now showing off the second set of Swordsman. I keep forgetting their names. Swordsman special attacks. Let's start off with the neutral, which is the one I like to run. Like I said with the gunman, or the gunner. I keep calling him gunman, man. Too much Gurren Lagann lately. I like to have a range attack as the neutral just because you can poke your enemies from far away. Kind of does minimal damage. This one actually does more damage depending on how far away you are. So as you can see, if I'm really close up to the sandbag, it only does 2. Let's see if we crawl up all the way up in front of him. It always does 2. But the farther away you are, and I think you can be, you kind of have to know your ranges, I guess, but you can do up to 13 damage if you're the maximum farthest away, because you can see there, I already can't reach him. Alright, but anyway, his up is really cool on this one. I like it a lot. That's the one that I prefer to use because it gives you a lot of distance upwards, and I like to use that as the recovery, I guess. So let's try this out. Jump, jump, and woo! We don't actually get that much side distance, but I like to use the side attack for that because it gives you a lot of freaking distance. So say you're gonna fall. Oh no, I'm gonna fall. Whoa, there we go. It gives you some pretty good distance, even if you're up in the air. Like, you can't really charge it up for that long, but let's say you're in the air, charge it up. Whoa, there you go. So I like to use that one. And for his down attack, I don't even know what that one does, honestly. Someone might know what it does. It might like turn around your enemy. Let's find out. Oh, it does. Okay, so that one turns around your enemy, so it's kind of like Mario's cape, except as a down move instead of a side. This is his side, and I really like it. And you can charge it up, by the way, in case that was not obvious. This one, you can't really charge it up. It kind of looks like you can, but you don't charge it up. I like that one a lot, though. And like I said, his up tilt is really cool, so you can kind of just keep juggling him, and then... And last, but certainly not least, the third set of moves, or special moves for the fighter. Here is his neutral B attack. So you can charge this one up as well. You can just do it quickly. It's really awesome. He does a flurry of blades. Ha! I like it a lot. I don't like to use that one, or I do. Do I use that one? No, I like to use the second one. I really like this one too. I like the second one because of the range it has, but it looks like it might also knock your enemies around and stuff. It's really nice, and if you charge it up, it can have the potential to knock out, of course. It's like Marth's, I believe. Marth's, either his side or his neutral B. I'm not sure which one. But anyway, as for his side, I don't get this one. Sometimes it does a different ring. So you can see it tosses a ring. And I think every 4 rings, it like tosses a really slow one. I don't get how to toss a slow one, actually. Let me see if I can get it. Sometimes it'll toss a slow one, but I keep messing it up and tossing the wrong thing. Maybe it's if you're up close to him? I don't know. Sometimes it tosses a really slow ring, though. Or at least it was doing it for me earlier. Huh. Maybe it's when you're in the air? Come on, I gotta do the right one. Oh my gosh, I keep doing the wrong move. There we go. That time it tossed up a slow one. So maybe it's like if you charge it up. Oh, you can actually aim it? So maybe like if you... Wait, what? I just realized you can aim it. Look at that. It tossed a little slow one there. So I'm not sure exactly how it works, guys. Some of you that are probably better can figure it out. But anyway, his up special attack is like Link's. So he does a little spin around. It'd be kind of cool if he went, "Hi-ya!" That's not really what Link says. He just kind of yells. But, you know, someone does that. Who does that? Hi-ya! That was not the right noise I wanted to do. But his down special, I like this one a lot because it actually, like, dashes all the way around. Not that one. I keep doing the neutral. I meant the down. Okay, so there you go. There's the down. You can actually charge it up as well. Gosh, no you can't. That's the... I keep doing the neutral, guys. There you go. That's the down special. It doesn't really look like a down special, but when you're in the air, it definitely looks more like it. And I like this one a lot just because of that, because I like cleaving down into my enemies from the air. So it's a really cool attack if you like doing that like me. But yeah, there you go. That is all the special moves and all the attacks for all 3 of the different Mii fighters. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, like I said, be sure to leave a like. I know this is kind of a different kind of video from the usual Smash videos that I do, but yeah, I've been doing a lot of classic mode and stuff. I'll probably do either an all-star mode with the Mii fighter. So if you guys want to check that out, be sure to subscribe to check it out later. I hope you enjoyed, though. I probably won't really do many more of these videos. I just wanted to do this one because a lot of people really wanted me to show off what you can do with Mii fighters and all of the customization that there is to him. So there you go. Thank you guys so much for watching, and see you all on the Smash field. I don't think that's what they're called, but bye.